Okay, everybody, and it's been a little while since I did a video, and I'm doing some paperwork to get some money and stuff like that to buy a better PC to do all this stuff with. So, not a running around. Anyway, this is free in Epic Store, and it looks like stuff is it's like a clear glass, or it's floating on the ground. What is this? Maybe something didn't render. That's weird. Like it's freezing something now. Same thing here. Yeah. Oh, I see what you did. So you just put stuff around in a map so you can see what it's like. So do slow down. Notice stuff. That's too big to put. We got a couple of cards. Hmm, ah, it's upstairs. It's upstairs over here. Rock. Anyway, I'll get more stuff done as I go, but I'm trying to put everything on hold until I get something. It might be another month or so. So you might see me play some games. Got back into Guild Wars 2 and running around World versus World, having some fun with that for a change. You know, then some good arguments. I got a ban on Age of Wonders 3 Steam page in a discussion about was it about the video games and prices and different things, and I did a nice little expose on how 6 months ago AAA base games were $60 and now they're all 99. That's not inflation, everybody. That's greed. On Epic's marketplace, the most expensive thing 3 months ago was a $500 pack, and then it went down to 300 and 200, and you'd have groups of characters for a really, really intense environment. And now, if you go there, the first, and you can select to see 100 items on a page. The first page and a half is all 2000 or higher stuff. This all comes down to people buying graphics cards that are 4090s, 4080s, and those 7000 series AMD cards that are so expensive that when they go to put stuff in the marketplace, they have to charge double what we used to get. Okay. Now, when I go, if I do go to get a top end PC and I'm doing stuff, okay, and say I go to sell something, it ain't going to be at those rates. Okay. It just means that I need more of you to do something, right? Like if I put a game up, right, I charge $10, right? On their scales, I should charge 30 or 20, right? Now, if I get more people to buy, see the other thing to point out is 427 and 5 is so terrible at crashing. It's incredible. Okay. And if I was to tell everybody how to get around that, I'm sure Epic will screw me and everyone else on how to do it. So I'm not telling anybody so that I can actually get around it. I crashed the engine 47 times in one day. And in that one day, I was only using the engine for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Okay, that's about how long I could handle that bullshit. Right? And so found a way around it, but geez, it's still, you know, if you don't do something, it's time. If you don't do something within a certain amount of time, bang, it crashes. You know, and this is why I like to support guys that still sell stuff to the 42, say 425, 426, and the odd time on 427. 427 is just Unreal 5 Lite, okay? And without the stupid user interface changes that they don't need to make. And you want to know how I knew this was coming. When Epic gave all that money to Blender, and the Blender people ran off and just started making user interface changes that didn't add anything to the software. They just did it. And all the guy and say you're learning how to do animating, right, of meshes and stuff. You need a tutorial. So Blender puts up a tutorial on how to do it, but then they paywall half the tutorial. But it's supposed to be free, I said. Oh, it will be in 2 weeks. 4 months later, I said, go screw yourselves. Forget it. Control Rig came out. I mean, you can do it in there, but then where's Control Rig now? I mean, it's the whole. It's amazing anything ever actually gets done. One lad, he says, "Oh, here's my cinematic, 232 crashes," and then the whole thread of us all joking around about how much we crashed it more than him. that, that 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 doesn't make your software look good, by the way, Epic. No. How would I fix it? I'd seriously get a small team together to do some fixes for 426 and 427, especially actually stay at 427 and fix that. Fix that. Okay. Unreal Engine 5 is supposed to be the cinematic version for cinematics. Okay. But where I was using a 1 GB graphics card for Unreal 4 at 424 and below to do cinematics, okay, you need a 2080 to use Unreal Engine 5? That's the bottom end? You had 750,000 hobbyists in Unreal Engine 4. I guarantee you that's gone. Poof. And you're starting to see it in you know everything. Mm-hmm. Anyway. So yeah, don't buy graphics cards unless you have to. Don't buy, wait for all these games on sale. Um, you know, and they're hurting because all of us are doing that. Okay, we're not doing this. We're not buying this crap. Okay, like I get all this money. Do you think I'm just going to run out and get a 4090 or a 4080 or XTX? Probably not. No, I'm gonna sit and wait. You know, these morons need to pay for their stupidity and greed. When I see a 4060 that's going to go for $500-600, that's a no sale too. That's double what it should be. I mean, there's 8 or 10%, which is what inflation was. It ended up being about 7% for the year. Okay, in Canada here, And then there's 100%, which shows you're not, that's got zero to do with inflation. And isn't it ironic that every single 4090 that showed up, every 4090 that NVIDIA sold is now showing up on the Steam charts for graphic cards. That's never happened either, because that tells me that the industry people who do stuff with making video games and everything else didn't buy any of these cards. And I look on Amazon, and you want to know why Dell is laying off people? Type in Dell PC and then go high to low. These dummies are selling $24,000 computers and pages and remember, each one of these is a different make and model. They've got 1,000 or 2,000 makes and models. They try to sell you a 3090 in a PC when the PC right next to it has a 4090 in it, and the 4090 is cheaper by 500 bucks. You see what they're doing? Yeah. That's why I say don't buy. Just don't buy. Screw that shit. Screw that shit. Anyway, running nice in here. I'm not in 427 either. Ooh, little helipad there. Like it's got interesting stuff in this. You know, something you could put on a base. You know, have a couple of scientists doing some project and whatever, or you know, a little homestead. It was way over here. You got different types, different skins, I should say. Ah, trees, not bad. Anyway, guys, I'll let you go.